What's up, Cancer Cluster Army, North Carolina? We're in the city of Belmont. Out here advertising the website and about to head up to the Allen Steam Station, which is the second most coal ash contaminated power plant in the entire country. There's also a camp run by nuns out there for disabled children, built on 800,000 tons of coal ash. So let's go check it out, y'all. Come along. What's up, Cancer Cluster Army? I might sound a little bit funny. I'm out here at the Allen Steam Station, coal-fired plant, home of the Belmont Raiders and Bandits, the Little League team for Belmont, Gaston County, which sits on plant property, once again, the second most coal ash contaminated power plant in the entire country. Look at this, y'all. Look, there's their park. Look at that park. They've been bringing their kids out here to play Little League. Like it's no big deal. The Optimist Club had a long-term lease with this. I want to say it was 20 years. It was up this past year, and I haven't been able to find out yet if they renewed that contract or not. I pray they did not. I tried to bring some awareness in their Belmont groups about what was going on out here, and all I got was a bunch of people mad at me for daring to talk about how coal ash causes cancer, Alzheimer's, which is the #1 cause of death for Gaston County. Here's behind me. It's just a little dead-end road here. I came in the back way behind the plant. This is down South Point Road. If you speak to the people on South Point Road, every other house has either cancer or an autoimmune disease. There's 2 schools right at just less than 2 miles from here. South Point High School, and there's a middle school. And I'm gonna have to find out if Crescent Resources, Duke Energy built them. That wouldn't be good, would it? Right across the street from here is the disabled children's camp that run by the nuns, called Camp Hope, run by Holy Angels, and there's 800,000 tons of coal ash out there. The nuns say they were told it was safe. Which means it's probably a Department of Water structural field, and they were terrible with their records, didn't get them to sign the liability clauses that they were supposed to sign. There's about, I want to say 19 million known tons of coal ash in the active coal ash ponds here. They won't move all of it. They're going to move, can't even remember, I want to say it's 17 million back from the water onto a liner back from the Lake Wally and the Catawba River. They have closed coal ash landfills up here that they don't have to be cleaned up. The entire plant was built with coal ash. The roads, I have records showing where they were allowed to build these big transmission lines with coal ash. Most likely, this parking lot's probably coal ash, would be my guess. I know somebody needs to get up here with a Geiger counter. So, your little kid has been playing Little League out here at the second most coal ash contaminated power plant in the entire country. Yeah. You might want to be aware of that, especially if they, get cancer. Many of the other dozens of things that exposure to coal ash can cause, like arsenic-induced diabetes, behavior issues, ADHD, learning disabilities, neurological disorders, heart attacks. Coal ash can attach to the DNA. That means it can show up in your children's children. You might not see the effects of this to your grandchildren. All because you thought it was okay to come out here to this contaminated coal ash plant and let your kids play Little League. Like, why are there no warning signs? I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be angry at the parents. I'm really trying to get the view of its uninformed victims because the media has not been putting this out there like they should. Our politicians aren't doing their jobs. I came to the cleanup meeting for this plant, and there wasn't any politicians there. No local politicians. There was one guy, and I wish I could remember his name. I want to say he was a state rep, but he was the only one, and he didn't speak or anything. And that night, it was the night before that, had been the Mooresville coal ash cleanup meeting. And this was my second night going to their coal ash cleanup meetings. And I asked the NCDQ if they were treating the hundreds of millions of gallons of coal ash pond water that they were dumping into the rivers. The night before in Mooresville, they said no for Lake Norman. When I asked it for Belmont, they got angry. They were like, oh, we talked about this last night. Like, the people of Belmont don't deserve to know if you're treating this coal ash pond water that's being dumped into the river. Why are you angry at me? Because you didn't do your job? You know, why are the victims out here trying to get the right things happening? Bring awareness. It's not right. I've had people that have lived near this plant for a long time, long before I was born. It's time to stop this generational poisoning going on by Duke Energy and the NCDQ. It's just, we have the internet now. We're not stupid. We can prove what you've been doing to us and killing our children. Please, for the love of God, do not bring your child out here to play Little League. Like, what are y'all even doing? Wake up, please. South Point Access Boat Launch in Belmont, North Carolina, home to the second most coal ash contaminated power plant in the country. Kids don't float. You know what else kids don't do? They don't survive Duke Energy's coal ash. My kid didn't. What's up, y'all? We're at the back side of the Allen Steam Station coal fire plant, second most coal ash contaminated power plant in the country. I'm out on the docks. All of them have boat docks. And you know what? They built all this stuff. So if they needed to use coal ash, they would have done it. There are all these nice houses. I was driving down the road leading down to here, and I could not believe all the nice houses that are like backed up right up against millions and millions of tons of coal ash. What are you doing? I don't know what they're doing over here. This, I'm pretty sure they're building like more of a park area here. And this is like at the very end of the steam station. And remember, if they can use it as dirt and call it beneficial use, they don't have to clean it up. And right now, they're going to be moving about 17 million tons of coal ash back from the Lake Wally here. This is Lake Wally. Back from the water onto a liner. And it's going to create a mountain over 100 feet tall on South Point Road, right up through here. This is a little park they're creating. Duke Energy owns this. The sign's at the front of the thing. I'll get a clip of it when I go back out. That looks like something gray to me. What kind of dirt's gray, y'all? Coal ash is gray and dark black. darker colors. That doesn't look like any kind of North Carolina dirt. Not the red stuff. I'm talking about the gray. See where they're laying that gray down? See, they use the coal ash in any areas where they need fill dirt. It's called a structural fill. They built all of their plants are built with it. All of the coal-fired plants are built with coal ash, and even the nuclear plants, like McGuire, it's built with coal ash. So, the end. And that's not federally regulated. The recycling of coal ash is not federally regulated, so the people in charge of this are the NCDEQ. There aren't laws. Our politicians haven't created bills. The NCDEQ tried to trick Senator Vicky Sawyer and Senator Natasha Marcus into passing a bill of their very incompetent regulations that have already existed for years. They just wanted to solidify them before the lawsuits start, right? Before everybody realizes it's the NCDEQ's fault that these coal cancer clusters exist and all of this contamination. And we're still all sitting here pretending like these people are the good guys in charge, like they know what they're doing. Nah, they come up and give Duke Energy and other polluters like DuPont Chemours a little slap on the wrist fine, and they continue business as normal. It doesn't matter that they contaminated the entire state. Every plant they have in every state Duke Energy is in is contaminated. Just look beside a Duke Energy plant and you'll find the cancer clusters. You'll find the Alzheimer's. All you gotta do is look beside Duke Energy's coal ash. What's up, y'all? I wanted to give you a shot of, this is the end of South Point Road and the Duke Energy property with the Allen steam plant. I have no clue of what this stuff is up here. I imagine they're cleaning some kind of wastewater, I guess. But I'm wondering if it's cleaning the decanted coal ash pond water before they dump it into the lake. Let's see, this is something called Reflection Point. Now see, these look like pretty little waterfalls, but they're actually all owned by Duke Energy and say no trespassing. Don't go up to them. Hold on. Also wanted to show you some of these houses that are here by this contaminated plant. The plant's to my right, and the Catawba River and Lake Wylie. Oh, there's one. See how that water looks weird? See, there's another one up there. What are they doing? And there's neighborhoods over there. You'll see, here's the power lines, some nice houses. Built a sidewalk out here in the middle of nowhere. Power lines. That makes no sense. Getting rid of coal ash. Because if you can call it dirt, you can leave it behind, can't you? See all these houses? It's coal ash on the other side of them. Millions and millions of tons. Let's ride down this road and see what's up here. See if we can see the plant. Remember, we were on the other side of it at the park. This side is where they're building the coal ash mountain that'll be over 100 feet tall. It'll back up to South Point Road. So all that coal ash is behind these houses. I bet you Chris built all these. What is this? Let's go see what's down here. See how close we get in. Oh wait, I see it through the woods. Look, they're working. Hold on, let me back up. Right there. Right there. See that dump truck? They're moving that coal ash back, building that mountain, building that coal ash mountain that they're gonna leave forever and ever. It's a forever toxin, y'all. Forever toxin. Duke Energy only has to monitor it for 50 years. Coal ash is a forever toxin. It's gonna be just as toxic 1,000 years from now. Look at these nice houses over here right beside this toxic waste. Radioactive. Oh my goodness, there's a deer. Look, y'all. I wonder if that poor deer is contaminated. Are you contaminated with coal ash, Mr. Deer? Have you been eating arsenic contaminated grass? Look, that's a sign, y'all. And it says, go mama, expose them. Expose what they've done to us. Because there ain't no amount of money on earth that can make up for poisoning our children. Bye, Mr. Deer. Should I keep going straight or what? Let's go see what's down here. Here we are at the Allen Steam Station coal fire plant where they are working to clean up millions and millions of tons of coal ash. I'm at the end of a dead-end street. Can't even remember the name of it. But I'm guessing this is the spot where the mountain of coal ash will be when they move it back from Lake Wylie. It's going to be over 100 feet tall. I'm not seeing any sprayer trucks, so they must not be moving ash today. I'm assuming they got to dig a big pit, put the liner down, then put the ash. Oh, I see ash. Look at the back side. Oh, I wish I could zoom in further. Along the back edges there, see the black? Coal ash tends to be dark black. That's the bottom ash. That's what they tend to keep in the ponds. Then the fly ash is lighter. It tends to be more gray looking, like what we saw. They tend to use the fly ash more in structural fields. Like I think that's what is down at the boat dock here at the other end of this property. I think they're using that dry ash down there to build the park and the boat dock, and then they're putting the wet ash from the ponds in here. Which is everywhere. The whole plant's built with it. All the roads, everything is built with coal ash. And they don't have to clean it up if they can call it beneficial use. And there you are. This is the other side of it. That park that we were at, is on the opposite end of here. Oh wow, look out there. See that hill there? That would be coal ash. I bet they're dumping up there right now. See how it's already built up? That ain't the ground. That's coal ash. And then they grow grass over it. I know that they have 2 closed coal ash landfills out here. They don't have to do anything with those. Just leave them. They're not on liners. These new ones are the ones that have to be on the liner. The active. That's with the ash taken from the active coal ash ponds. That means that they're actively been putting coal ash in it. I wish I could see close enough to see if these guys are wearing any kind of protection. I got my mask on. Ooh, I got up here down the street. So remember when we showed you cleanup going on up in Mooresville? Well, this is cleanup at Owen. They should be taking it off-site. If we had gotten full off-site removal, then it would be going to a landfill away from here. Still wouldn't be a toxic waste landfill, though, because they don't officially deem coal ash as a toxic waste so that they can resell it and pretend it's dirt. And states can save money by reusing it. Oh, I can't believe kids are going to school less than 2 miles up the road from here. Disabled kids on 800,000 tons of coal ash right across the street from here. Nice houses. I backed all up right to it. How much y'all want to bet Crescent, Duke Energy built every one of these neighborhoods on this street, on this side, on the side of the river? And they would have been allowed to use coal ash to do it. Alright, let's get out of here, y'all. The source of the cancer cluster and the Alzheimer's in Gaston County, the Allen Steam Station. They've got till 2035 to move this ash back and create this big mountain. Just wanted to give y'all a shot of this. See where they're cleaning over here with the coal ash? There's neighborhoods right here. I'm not going to put it further up and show the kids, but I can see kids playing. Just wow. Okay, y'all, we're at Camp Hope, run by Holy Angels Nuns for Disabled Children. It's back here. This is their driveway. There is 800,000 tons of coal ash back here between Camp Hope and a horse farm that's right beside them. 800,000 tons, and disabled children are going down there for camp and for, I believe some of them actually live there full time. I'm not quite sure, but it's bad enough they're right across the street from this contaminated coal ash plant, but they literally used coal ash as dirt on the property. Something needs to be done about this, please. Belmont, don't you think? Can't tell me I'm the only one that cares about disabled kids playing on top of radioactive toxic coal ash. Come on now. Wake up. Wake up. Thank you.